You were taught that Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492. But what if that's not true? What if civilizations had already crossed the oceans, touched American soil, and left behind traces, long before Columbus ever set sail? The truth is, growing evidence suggests that Columbus wasn't first. In fact, he may not even have been 10th. Let's start with what's been confirmed: the Vikings. Nearly 500 years before Columbus, Norse explorers sailed west and landed in Newfoundland, Canada. At a site called L'Anse aux Meadows, archaeologists uncovered the remains of Viking buildings, tools, and hearths. It wasn't a myth, it was a real Viking outpost in North America, dating back to the year 1000. But somehow, that's still not widely taught in schools. And that's just the beginning. In the early 2000s, a controversial theory made waves. Retired British Navy officer Gavin Menzies published the book 1421, The Year China Discovered America. He claimed that massive fleets under Admiral Zheng He reached the American coastline decades before Columbus. His argument? Ancient Chinese maps appear to show detailed outlines of both North and South America. Before Europeans even knew those continents existed, historians were quick to discredit him. But something strange happened. The theory wouldn't die. New researchers started re-examining ship logs, carvings, and Asian relics found in unlikely places. Then comes the most mysterious story of all, hidden deep in the Grand Canyon. In 1909, the Arizona Gazette published an article claiming that a vast underground cave system had been discovered inside the Grand Canyon. It allegedly contained Egyptian-style statues, gold relics, and even mummies. The article mentioned a connection to the Smithsonian Institution, which later denied everything. The cave was never officially located again. Some say it was a hoax. Others believe it was covered up to protect the existing historical narrative. Still think this sounds far-fetched? Let's talk about Native American oral traditions. Many tribes have stories of pale-skinned visitors arriving by sea long before Columbus. Some tales describe bearded men wearing robes. Others mention strange ships with sails. Even more curious, some symbols in native art resemble writing from foreign cultures. Could these be echoes of real encounters? And the evidence doesn't stop there. In Mexico and Central America, pyramid structures built by the Maya and Olmecs share uncanny similarities with Egyptian designs. From their shape to their cosmic alignment, the parallels are hard to ignore. Coincidence? Maybe, but maybe not. There have also been discoveries of ancient coins, ship anchors, and even Roman artifacts buried in American soil. Each time the same thing happens. Mainstream experts dismiss it, call it accidental, or simply ignore it. But why? Why is there such resistance to the idea that others discovered America first? One answer: control. If it turns out that Egyptians, Chinese, or Vikings reached America before Columbus, then the entire foundation of modern Western history has to be rewritten. National myths would crumble, historical pride would be shaken, and institutions would have to admit they were wrong. That's not easy to do. But the more we dig, the more we find cracks in the official story. Plants native to Asia have been found in ancient South American burial sites. Advanced sailing knowledge appears in cultures that weren't supposed to have it, and the timelines keep getting pushed further back. This isn't just about proving Columbus wasn't first, it's about realizing history is messier, richer, and more mysterious than we were taught. Because maybe these explorers didn't just arrive. Maybe they left behind knowledge, stories, and technology. Maybe they shaped early America in ways we've barely begun to understand. And maybe, just maybe, the reason we haven't found more proof is because we were never supposed to. They say history is written by the victors. But the truth, it has a way of washing ashore.